All right, on to subtracting fractions. So remember from yesterday when we were looking at guys like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we had 3 eighths and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1/8, we could just take them away. This piece right here cancels out this piece right here. We're left with how many guys? We're left with 2/8, right? So what's happening here? 3/8 minus 1/8 is we're just subtracting the tops. The denominator stays the same. We'll write the steps out in just a sec here, but in this case, we don't have the same denominator. What do we have to do? We have to make them into something with the same denominator. So we're going to make that into 4/8. Taking away 3/8 now, and now we can do it, right? Because now our pieces look the same, just like these guys did. 4 take away 3. Denominator stays the same. In this case, again, we have 1/8. Did I even do it over here? We were left with 2/8 on the other side, and then that guy actually reduces. Divides by 2. We've got 1/4 left on that side. Here we've got 1/8. So now you can see, and actually, well, yeah, let's just write them out like this. Now we can see our first step was to find a common denominator. Right? Make the bottoms the same. 2, subtract the tops. And 3, as you saw over here, whoops, we reduce, or we leave our answer in lowest terms. Okay, so the steps for subtraction are the same as the steps for addition. We're just working with different numbers. We're just subtracting tops instead of adding. We're always working with different numbers. Next question over here, 6 3/4 minus 2 1/2. I'm going to set it up old school. I'm going to subtract top down, but our denominators are different, so we've got to make this into a common denominator. We can rewrite as 6 3/4 minus 2 2/4. Now we can subtract the wholes. We've got 4. We can subtract the pieces. We've got 1/4 left. So there's our answer for the third example here. Fourth example gets a little more interesting. First, let's find that common denominator. So I'm going to multiply this by 3 because I'm going to go to 12. Multiply these guys by 2. Now I have 5 3/12 minus 3 4/12. We could have done that step first over here too. This time I kind of knew I wanted to do it first, and here's why. Now we're looking at 3/12 and we want to take away 4/12. And actually that setup kind of shows us that we've got a problem. If we set it up like we did on the left. We're trying to start with 3 and take away 4, and we just can't do it. So two strategies here. I think we showed something similar with adding. We could rearrange this. We could kind of borrow from the whole, and we could consider this like it's 4 wholes, and then we'll make one whole into 12/12 plus that 3/12. And then we're going to take away our 3 4/12. So that ugly mess at the top is going to become 4 15/12. And we'll take away 3 4/12. Now we can do it. We get one whole, 15/12 minus 4/12, we get 11/12 left over. So there's our answer that way. So that was method 1, we borrow. And this was that borrowing step, right? We took the 5 wholes and we rewrote it as 4 and then one group of 12, and then we put that together with the other 3/12s. Before we subtracted. Method 2 is again going to be those improper fractions. So we'll start from that 5 3/12 because we have to get common denominators no matter which method we do. 3 4/12, we're going to multiply and then add. So 5 times 12 is 60 plus 3/12. We're going to take away 3 times 12, we're multiplying, is 36 plus 4/12. We've got 63/12, take away 40/12. Now we can run our steps, right? Step 1, we found a common denominator. Step 2, subtract the tops. Step 3, reduce. 63 minus 40 equals 23/12. Okay, and now these guys are equal. So that's where it gets a little tricky in that section, is just when you have questions like that, again, if you line them up, you'll see it right away that we're starting with 3/12 and we're trying to take away 4/12. That's also why it helped to find the common denominator first. Here's your assignment, you guys. That's it for today. 3.6, we're choosing 4 number problems, 3 word problems. Good luck.